Okay, so now we can talk about, let's talk about Fullerton. Let's get this bad boy done.
VOR Alpha into Fullerton. So first thing we'll do is let's climb a little bit. What altitude do you want to head over to Fullerton at?
Well, this direction VFR, we could do 3,500.
Let's go a little higher.
You like the safety and security of?
Yeah, why not be higher? You're over the water, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. You want to go 45? What would you like?
Let's go...
You want to go 5? You want to go... You tell me what you would like.
I want you to do what you want to do, if I weren't here.
Well, I would go 35. But
cool, let's do 35. So then let's get on with... we'll get some flight following.
But I know you're uncomfortable with that.
I'm not uncomfortable with anything, John. When you're at the controls, I'm the calmest man on the planet.
Thank you.
I'm the calmest man when you're flying.
Thank you.
It's when I'm flying that I'm nervous.
Red land there is 3 miles out.
No, and by the way, I do understand that, you know, over water like this, it's exactly why you would say that, but I'm just being honest. Like, I would stick, since we want to, this is
the altitude we want to hold that, too.
Yeah.
Good. So how do we get flight following from here to the Seal Beach?
SoCal approach 127.4.
Let's do it.
So let me flip it. COM 12740. Enter. Flip it. And let's talk real quick about what I want to say. I want to say, Catalina. I mean, sorry. Approach 218 Juliet Sierra.
2601
4 to the.
How do you know you were? Oh, 4 because of that. 4. You're looking at that.
4 to the.
Well, we're to the east.
Good, of Catalina Airport, 3,500, looking for flight following to Seal Beach.
Okay. SoCal approach Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra is 5 to the east of Catalina at 3,500. Like to get flight following to Fullerton.
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, squawk 0277 ident.
0277, 218 Juliet Sierra. And ident.
So let him get back to us. There's 2 things I want to say about that. Let's do that.
35, yeah.
Yep. And are you flying towards Fullerton right now?
8 Juliet Sierra, radar contact 5 miles northeast Avalon, and say the type.
We're in SR20/Golf, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Roger.
Good, so let's get on the, let's get in the heading of Fullerton.
Cahill.
Good. Solid. So 2 things about the call. The first thing, when you call for flight following in the air, it's always nice
to do a VFR request?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then give them the whole thing. Second thing is, you said Fullerton. We want to go to Seal Beach. We don't want to go to Fullerton yet.
Okay.
Makes sense? Because we literally want to go to Seal Beach and hold over the VOR.
2601.
We don't yet care about Fullerton.
Okay.
You hear the difference?
No, I totally understand.
Cool.
I forgot that we were...
We're doing the same thing that we did here. We're going to Seal Beach. We're holding there. So how would we load the procedure and actually have it take us straight to the hold like we did here in Avalon?
Well, we'd load up the approach.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first of all, did you delete the flight plan? Let's take a yes, you did.
I did, and you did direct to Fullerton, so we're good. You already did direct Fullerton. We're good.
Oh,
you don't
okay,
have to do that.
So then we just need a procedure.
Yep, so go home, clean it up. Now procedure.
Procedure. Well, let me just make sure I'm doing good here, because I'm hand flying. All right, select approach. We want to do the VOR Alpha, right? So we're going to do that, and we're going to do Seal Beach.
Good.
Enter. And the minimums, we are doing, we're doing 20, well, sorry, it's 1,100.
Good.
Right? 1,100. Enter. Load.
Activate.
Well, you want to activate it. Why do you want to activate versus load?
Because why not activate? Who cares?
753 Alpha Whiskey, SoCal approach, LA altimeter 2988.
Because, all right.
8 Juliet Sierra, contact approach 127.2.
127.2, 218 Juliet Sierra. 12720, enter. Boom.
Boom. Say level 3,500, direct Seal Beach, and we'll want to hold over Seal Beach for a moment.
Approach 218 Juliet Sierra is level 3,500. Direct Seal Beach, we like to hold over Seal Beach.
Good. Procedures.
For 218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, roger, that's approved at 3,500.
3,500, 218 Juliet Sierra, thanks.
Good. So now how would we...
inbound to Fullerton after that?
Affirmative.
Affirmative, 21820.
Roger that.
Good. So how would we have the plane go straight to and just get us into that hold?
Boom, and we go into the hold, which is, wait a minute. Where's the hold? It's probably over here. Hold on.
There it is.
Yep, there
Direct
it is.
enter.
Direct enter.
That's it. Home.
Boom.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
You see that?
Yes, sir.
So we're headed straight forward. So now, if you go up here and you're curious, what entry is it showing you? What entry is it showing you?
That's a parallel.
That's it. How easy is that?
Yeah, it does the work for you. It does the math for you.
Does that make sense, the whole thing?
Yes, so I'll repeat it back just to make sure that I understand it. So basically, by loading up the approach, and then you get it in there, the hold is in there, it's in as part of it.
You could load or activate. Why not activate? Activate makes it clean. The approach is activated.
What was that?
Good.
21-3 for Alaska.
So activate it, and then go, because it's in there, we're going to go direct to the hold, which is in that approach.
128.1.
So then it takes you right there.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That's it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good work.
And it's because, now, if we were going to shoot the approach first, we wouldn't.
We'll just do activate approach.
We just activate approach.
It will just go to correct. It will go to Seal Beach. Exactly. You'll probably get vectors to final by approach. Right.
And then let's, we'll keep it at this speed for now until we get a little closer. How about that?
You do whatever you want.
And then, and then of course, so if we were going to land, we would do it differently. But since we're trying to go in the hold and we want to spin,
correct.
Since we want to spin it to win it,
correct.
Then we just activate direct.
Correct. How's our mixture looking?
The mixture is full. We should probably bring it down a little bit.
Good. You could increase the power just a touch to get that blue line. There it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Bring it down. There you go. Good.
Temperatures look good. Okay,
solid.
So
all is good.
All good
in the hood.
All good in the hood.
SoCal approach, Dakota 28999 is 2,500 VFR.
SoCal approach, how are you doing? Good morning, SoCal. Would you like some bagels and lox and cream cheese?
4922 Delta.
You're crazy,
SoCal approach, runway altimeter 2986.
Just the thought of someone over the radio telling them that is funny. SoCal, can I bring you guys some bagels? Would you want some pizza or falafel?
You know, they probably give you a pilot deviation to start doing that.
They give you a phone number.
Delta, SoCal approach, roger.
You're going to get a phone number call, and it ain't going to be Uber. Not going to be DoorDash with your order, I'll tell you that.
Possible pilot deviation, sir. That's awesome.
So let's brief it and let's get ready.
So when you brief it, what tool do we have to maintain positive control of the airplane?
Autopilot.
Let's go ahead and switch to it.
Okay, I'm all for it.
Radar contact.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Torrance Airport. No weather information available at Avalon, Long Beach. Altimeter 2986.
Altimeter 2986, 28999, and we're showing 3,000 feet.
Okay, we've got vertical and horizontal guidance, so we're good. And now we'd like to brief it. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to get the ATIS 125.5 up here. 125.5. Oh, enter. Flip it. 125.05, by the way. 125.05. Enter. Flip it.
Information November.
And the tower is, well, we're not.
Tower information.
Think they'll switch us a couple more times?
I believe we'll get another approach. Actually, no, 27.2. No, this is it.
Okay, so
maybe we'll get 25.35. Not sure.
Temperature 27, dew point 16, altimeter 2985.
Okay, I got the tower in there. So
arriving and departing runway 24. Hazardous weather in effect
so,
in California.
125.05, got it.
For additional
125.35.
Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
We can put. We're going to go full stop. Okay.
Fullerton Tower information November 19048 Zulu. Wind 200 at 7.
Okay, got ground in there.
10.
So
clouds at 2000.
So we're going to get. We're going to go to the hold first. So
we'll just do circuits in the hold until I feel comfortable.
Until I feel comfortable, and then we will do the approach. But
Arriving and departing runway 24.
There's 926 Charlie Whiskey, SoCal approach.
So we could,
Bravo via the Hollywood Park route maintain.
do you want to brief it now, or do you want to do it in the hold?
We can brief it now. We have a few minutes.
Okay.
Are you done with the ATIS?
Well, no, I'm still on it. I just want to catch the...
Let's get the ATIS, listen to it, you're done with it, turn it off. Does that make sense? We don't want to keep it on in the background and give us the headache when we brief.
0 at 7, visibility 10.
Okay.
Few clouds at 2,000. Few clouds at 6,000.
Okay.
Temperature 27, dew point 16, altimeter 2985. VOR Alpha approaching use, arriving and departing runway 24.
What's the altimeter setting?
Did he say 29 or 9 or 5?
I don't know, you tell me.
Well, I could, yes.
If you can't hear, you've been adjusting the volume of the other one.
We're going to turn on course for the Queen Mary.
Roger that.
I am going to be slowing down a little bit.
Tower information November 1948 Zulu. Wind 200 at 7, visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,000. Few clouds at 6,000. Temperature 27, dew point 16, altimeter 2985.
2985.
VOR Alpha approaching use, arriving and departing runway 24. Hazardous weather in effect for Southern California. Contact flight service frequencies for additional information. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
All right,
November. 909er, traffic alert, traffic, 2 o'clock.
Okay,
2
we
miles
have
eastbound,
that.
out to the case 3,500.
I'm just trying to get 100 here.
Traffic in sight, 909er.
You know what? Let's hand fly the hold, and we'll brief it in the hold when we're done with the hold. Let's just fly hand fly the published hold.
You got it.
Good. My airplane, let's do foggles.
Okay, your airplane?
My airplane.
Okay.
My plane.
Okay. My airplane?
Your airplane. Good. We only have one job, and that is what?
To fly the hold.
That's it. Nothing else exists on the planet.
Okay.
6 Charlie Whiskey, contact approach 134.35.
134.35, 926 Charlie Whiskey.
(926) Charlie Whiskey. I am a Parjan.
So we're 3 minutes away, and we want to be at our, we set our speed at that point, which we basically, let me just tone it down a little bit. And traffic. You're on the traffic, man.
Got them in sight, the one to our right.
Perfect.
They're above us and climbing.
Okay, so we are in pretty good shape. We're just 2 minutes and 20 seconds out here from a...
Great situational awareness.
Approach Exojet 353 with Kilo, passing 7.8 on tilt 2.
And you'd like to stay at 3,500. Oh, he also cleared us for 3,500, so we're going to stay at 3,500.
There you go.
So we are...
I really think, John, everyone have a different job required of them to really have things click. I think your job, one of your jobs, is to really think less. You're overthinking all these things. These are so much simpler than you think. I find you overthinking everything.
Okay.
Try that.
Okay.
It's really as straightforward as just 35 and follow. Like, that's it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, okay.
I know sometimes you're like, that's it? So you think it must be more complicated. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more to it. That's it.
Yep. Well, I like to, yeah, and something to think about when we get it back on the ground is like how I can maybe, that's a good hint maybe for me just to stop overthinking.
Overthinking is a tendency of yours. That's fine. Tendencies are fine as long as we're aware of them. You have a tendency to overthink. Some people have a tendency to underthink. And I have to tell them, you got to think more. Everyone has different tendencies.
2300, SoCal approach, right.
Everyone has a different tendency. My tendency is to eat too many burritos. You know what I mean? It's all about tendency.
Brother, Niner Avalon, 12 o'clock.
Brothers burritos.
Oh boy. Oh, those are so good.
And airport this side for 989.
Okay, so we are
radar
pretty close. Getting there.
1200 for exchange approved.
Service is terminated. Course VFR for exchange approved. Thank you.
Okay, parallel entry commencing.
Look at that. Straightforward. Absolutely fantastic, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, 300, turn right heading 300. 300 for 300.
SoCal 456 Mike Bravo inbound to Long Beach for 26 left with information Tango.
6 Mike Bravo, roger, proceed to the Queen Mary.
Proceed to Queen Mary, 6 Mike Bravo.
Yeah, this really takes the thinking out of it, but you just follow these.
That's it. Don't overthink it.
Follow the pink lines.
That's it. If it makes you feel better, there's 10-year-old kids who flight sim at home who would do this perfectly.
I know.
That's it. It's just, there's not much to it. Don't overthink it. It's a common thing for some people to show up to IFR and they built up in their head that this is such a big feat and it's going to be so complex and complicated. That works against them. Right. You showed up with that a little bit.
Yeah,
we got to undo that. I got to throw a little bit of that away.
Bravo, contact Long Beach Tower, 11 airplane.
Okay, that's good advice. I appreciate that kind of mental.
Yeah.
Kind of mindset, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what you've heard about IFR training in your life, but for whatever reason, you showed up expecting it to be more complex than it is. We got to get rid of that.
Good day, sir.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think it's, well, we can get into we'll go do a therapy session on the ground, but maybe that's the case. Maybe I'm just overthinking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 760, are you landing at Avalon today?
Sorry, 19760.
760, roger, no weather information available along
a little more back pressure. You want to keep your altitude.
Yep.
No sloppy flying.
2986, and I have aircraft passing overhead in sight.
760, roger. Saratoga 300, climb maintain 6,000. 6,000 for 300.
SoCal Skyhawk 4975 Foxtrot 3500. We just exited special flight rules area. We were wondering if we could get VFR back to Montgomery at 5,500.
November 4975 Foxtrot, squawk 0206 out there.
Good. You could even ignore this a little bit and go a little steeper as long as you intercept that before the VOR. So for comfort, you could even go a little steeper.
Foxtrot, VFR climb 5,500 approved. You're ready.
Because that takes you kind of close to the VOR, as long as you're aware of that. But this is totally fine as well.
VFR climb to 5,500. We are a Cessna 172 slant.
Perfect.
Okay, turning to the left now.
Look at your track vector. You don't want to go too soon. You see how it's a little too soon?
Yep, a little too soon.
Good. Use your track vector.
Is this a standard rate turns or half standard?
Do whatever you need to do. I honestly, I use my track vector in these published holds. They're phenomenal.
Yep.
They're phenomenal.
That's the 22 Delta, kind of approach.
It is standard, but if you start your turn on time and not too soon, if you start too soon, it has to go under standard. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good. And there you are. You're now established in the hole. And you could do this for eternity. Easy?
Yeah, it takes a few turns to get it going, but once you get in there, you follow it.
Good. Let's go ahead and transition to autopilot safely and then set up for the VOR Alpha in Fullerton.
Okay, so we want nav, and we want to be at 3,500, which we're at. So I will press the Alt button and just get it to exactly where we want, and then there we go.
There you are.
All right, we are in the pattern.
Solid work. Good. Let's get going with frequencies, ATIS, everything we need to do in order to get ahead of the airplane.
Direct Seal Beach VOR resume navigation. Right, Seal Beach direct.
Okay, so we did the ATIS, which it was a while ago, so now I'm blanking out on what the ATIS.
Let's do it again.
All right, so let's do it again.
Number
The reason we did it.
Tower information November.
The reason we did it then is to get the altimeter setting for the hold.
Right.
But now we'll.
At 7, visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,000. Few clouds at 6,000.
It's in November.
Temperature 27, dew point 16. Altimeter 2985. VOR Alpha approach in use. Arriving and departing runway 24. Hazardous weather in effect for Southern California. Contact flight service frequencies for additional information. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Okay, so we have November.
Good. We could turn that off. We're done with it.
Yep.
Good.
And then we want to brief it.
We could go ahead and brief the approach.
Okay, so we already listened to IATIS, and we have Fullerton in there at 119.1, and I have my ground in there as well, which I will flip.
1,000 climbing 3,000 on the Zoom.
So from this hold, we're going to exit the hold at 200 degrees, and then commence a left turn to 155 to start the procedure turn, joining the 020 vector into Seal Beach. And that will be at 2,600 feet. At the VOR, we're going to descend to 1,500 feet to B-Walt, and past B-Walt, we'll descend to our minimums of 760.
I'm sorry,
so let's go ahead and make sure we have that all in there. Was that done?
760 or different minimums?
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah, we are doing circling approach, and so we'll do a
we're treating the pattern altitude as our minimums. Good.
Yes, pattern altitudes. Minimums of 1,100. Okay. Let's see. The final approach fix is the VOR. So 1 mile away from the VOR, we need to be set up with our configuration.
Take your time. We'll do one more circuit, and then we'll, at the completion of that, we'll go ahead and talk with them.
So, yeah.
So you see how right now we're straight to the VOR?
Yes, sir.
This is where you'd want to activate these approaches.
Right,
Otherwise,
right
it does this quick
inbound
line. Exactly.
On the inbound leg.
Cool.
Otherwise, it does what? I'm sorry?
It does that from wherever you're at, just a pink line straight to there.
Yeah.
So whenever you're on the inbound, just activate it, and it'll keep that pink line going, and then it'll take you there.
All right, so let's switch tanks. Do we need to switch tanks? No, I think we're pretty even right now. Okay, we can do that. We'll switch to this side just to keep it good. Okay, so when we come back around, we will...
And I'll have you hand fly this approach.
Okay, yep. I'll do it.
West 3936, contact approach 134.35.
Really quick, just checking 2,600, 1,500, and 1,100-ish, and then, wait. Yeah, and then the hold. So the missed approach, really quick, is a climbing right turn.
Oh, so no keyword then?
There, I don't see a
Good
keyword.
work.
I don't see the keyword. Climbing right turn to 2,600 via the 145, heading and inbound on SLI VOR. So that's basically right.
So we'll climb right to 145, intercept the 058 radial inbound back to Seal Beach, and then hold. That's our
hold. Okay.
Easy?
Yes, and that's also should be on here. So
good work.
Hopefully
so we can hit home. You can get on with approach. Actually, listen to my radio call, and then you'll know how you'll say it. So here we go.
Can I just try it? No. Approach 218 Juliet Sierra, like to shoot the VOR Alpha approach into Fullerton. I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
So I want you to hear specifically what I say in order for him to know it's at the end of the depth. So here we go.
Okay.
And approach for 218 Juliet Sierra. At the completion of this hold, we'd like to fly the practice VOR Alpha into Fullerton, and we have information November.
Traffic alert, swing
Make
5
sense?
Tango Whiskey, traffic.
Yes,
and at the completion, meaning I don't want right now, at the completion of this.
Yes, at the completion of this.
And I was clear with him. I took my time.
And I'm sorry, Sierra 8 Juliet Sierra, say request after this.
Yeah, we like at the completion of this hold, we'd like to fly the practice VOR Alpha into Fullerton, and we do have information November.
And 5 Tango Whiskey, you got the traffic?
Traffic in sight, 5 Tango Whiskey.
And you want the full procedure turn for 8 Juliet Sierra?
Affirmative.
That's approved as requested at 3,500, report inbound.
All right, approved as requested, and report inbound on the procedure turn 218 Juliet Sierra, thanks. You saw that?
I saw that. I get
straightforward.
the nomenclature makes sense to me.
The what?
The way the words that
That's
you
it.
use.
At the completion of this hold.
Yes.
And actually what I could have added, which would prevent the back and forth there, was the full VOR alpha.
Yeah, you could have told them.
Okay.
Good.
You want me to just fly it, hand fly this bad boy or what?
Yes, so let's go ahead and disconnect autopilot.
Disconnect autopilot, okay.
And we can go ahead and activate the approach.
Here, contact approach 125.35.
2535 ATS here. Procedure, activate approach.
Procedure.
Activate approach.
Activate approach.
And that's it. And now 2535.
Calm. 125.35, enter. Flip it.
Good. And I'll put 119.1 back in there for you. You could say
approach is on the outbound, or is
approach Sirius 21 Juliet Sierra, level 3000, direct Seal Beach, a full VOR alpha approach to Fullerton.
Right. Approach 21 Juliet Sierra is 3,500 level, going toward SLI for the VOR alpha approach into Fullerton.
Sirius 8 Sirius at approach, turn to VFR descent for 2,600 feet, report your procedure turn inbound.
2,600 for 21 Juliet Sierra, report turning inbound.
Sirius 6 Whiskey
Okay, 2,600.
Long Beach departures, fly heading 040 and maintain VFR at 3,100 feet.
And mixture up and...
Solid.
040, maintain 3,100.
Let's get
To
down.
not confuse us, I canceled VNAV so she doesn't keep, we're doing this a full visual. Now, it's a VOR approach. What else could we verify we have up while still in the hold?
So VOR, we need the bearing.
Good, solid, good learning.
So PFD options, bearing one.
That's it.
Okay, so now we're going to start turning to the...
what speed do you want to be at?
I want to be lower, a little bit lower.
We have Golf with Torres and we have a question.
I got this, man. I got this.
Good. Okay, you got it.
There's a TFRD announced, and we couldn't find it. What is it?
It was the vice president one. I think it's over at 11:30. I think that's what it says. So it shouldn't be up there anymore.
It was up in John Wayne, and then it was gone, and flight service couldn't find it, and then Torres is saying it's in effect.
Yeah, it was up there yesterday for a little bit, and then it moved over to somewhere else, and then it went back, and it was super fun, but I don't have it anymore. I don't show anything on the board.
Super fun.
Super fun, Roger. Whiskey. We have...
Okay, so we are outbound.
Good.
And now when we're ready, I could follow that. Let me just follow this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of making up my own shit.
Yeah, no, you should always follow that unless they ask you, hey, do it sooner. I know you got this, man. You got the whole thing. You got the whole thing. Solid, solid work. You fly a mean plane, John.
Thank you. You know, whether that's legit or not, I'm going to take that and put it in my back pocket.
It's legit. Were you kidding me? Look at you.
I didn't want to go below that. I'm giving myself a 20 feet just to make sure I don't tick around.
I love it. I love it so much.
Okay, so here we go. So our next one is...
6 Whiskey Whiskey, proceed direct to Fullerton Airport.
Proceeding direct to Fullerton Airport, 96 Whiskey Whiskey.
2600, starting turn in 10 seconds. Here we go. Started a little early, so I'm going to go now. As soon as we get established inbound, then I'll let them know.
Good.
I like that. Thank you, sir.
Solid work.
We're gonna nail this one, okay?
You will, not me. I'm just sitting here singing. Not even that.
So I'll just say inbound on the
procedure turn inbound. That's it. Just say procedure turn inbound. They know you're on the VOR alpha.
Right. Okay.
Then she'll clear you for the approach.
Air 8 practice approach approved, no separation search provided.
2180 here, Roger.
Say practice approach approved.
Practice approach approved, 218 Juliet Sierra.
It's a clearance.
November 9430 Whiskey and contact us.
You have to repeat that.
27.2,
Okay, so we are established, and so I can go, well, no, not yet.
Not a hair under 26, not a hair under 26, John.
I let it go.
Good, good
There
learning. Not a hair under 26. Good. I want you to think at this point, okay, I'm 3.2 miles from my final approach fix, 1 mile out, what am I going to do?
1 mile out, I know what I'm doing.
3.1. I'm 3.1. Now I'm 3. I'm 3 miles from my final approach fix. In 2 miles, what am I going to do in 2 miles? What am I going to do in 1.8 miles? I want your brain to think that way, not just me, the only one thinking that way. Make sense?
Got it. Got it. In 1 mile, we're going to configure our plane.
Good.
November 218 Juliet Sierra, contact Fullerton Tower, 119.1. Have a good day.
119.1. Thanks a lot. 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good.
You're welcome.
And they like telling them here if it's full stop or not. So just say VOR Alpha full stop.
Fullerton Tower, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra on the VOR Alpha for full stop.
Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra, Fullerton Tower, circle south of the airport for a left downwind to runway 24.
Circle south of the airport for a left downwind, runway 24, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Not a hair under 26, not a hair under 26, even without me prompting you, not a hair under 26, not a hair under 26, not a hair under 26.
Okay.
Until when? Until we're across Seal Beach.
We are now at 1 mile, so I'm going to configure, okay? Mixture, fuel pump. Gotta keep that back pressure, forward pressure going.
Not a hair under 26 until you cross Seal Beach. Not a hair under 26 until you cross Seal Beach. Once you cross Seal Beach, lower your floor with your hand to your next one.
Okay.
And then reduce power and lower the nose. That's it.
You got it.
Simple. It's a matter of how bad I want it, John. Not a hair under 26, John. Not a hair under 26.
It didn't go. It didn't do it.
I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just here staying on you.
I'm just telling you. All right, we are there. We are there. So now we can go to 1500.
Good.
Okay.
Reduce power, lower the nose, because you want to get down to B-Walt as soon as you can.
We'll go at least 500 feet.
Yeah, 700's good. Should be perfect. I mean, you see where the banana's at.
Yes, sir.
This is good.
Let's get that in there. Okay.
Solid.
So we are 3 miles from B-Walt.
Good. Great situational awareness.
And we do not want to go below 1500
until we cross it.
So if I get, where's my banana, baby? Yeah, there it is.
See, we arrested our descent. Why?
We arrested our descent.
150 feet per minute.
Yeah, no, I need a trim.
Skyhawk 796 Whiskey Fullerton Tower.
Keep the descent coming. Good. Good. Perfect. That's perfect. Good. 700 feet a minute is nice. Good work. Good. Where's our needle? Show me a centered needle, sir.
You got it.
Good. A lot going on, but it's totally doable when you're on it. You're aware of it.
I got it. And we're just going to watch that altitude. Got to get back on the line here, which we are.
Fullerton Tower, this is November 796 Whiskey. We are about 4 miles southwest of you guys, inbound at about 2,500 feet.
So the 796 Whiskey Fullerton Tower, turn to the north, enter a right downwind runway 24 north of the airport.
We'll turn north into a right downwind for your approach.
Oh, coming up on 1500.
Good work.
We got to get back on the line
Good.
here.
So why are we zigzagging, you think?
A little bit of wind, a little bit bouncing, but I'm also, a little bit of a
because
wind.
we're flying to the line rather than creeping towards it. Remember the creep?
Yep.
Good.
Yep. Okay, so here we go.
Good. And you could lead your level off, so you could start adding power now and shallow your descent. More. Because while you do this, you're still descending. Good.
I want to be,
This is good. 1540 is good. Give yourself a little
8 Juliet Sierra, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, 218 Juliet Sierra. Okay, we're at B-Walt. Now we can get down to 1100. And...
Good. Reduce power and take it away. Again, the sooner you get down, and by the way, you can take your foggles off at 1200.
Okay.
Because that's where the cloud deck is at.
Okay.
Not a hair under 11.
9 runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
Yes, sir.
And the sooner we get down, the sooner we can see the airport.
Yep.
And remember the tendency of us to get closer to the runway?
Yep.
Give yourself more room so we don't blow through our final approach course.
Okay.
Keep descending,
Cessna
500 feet a minute.
Use caution for the KFI antenna heading to your right. Height is 750
there's 12.
feet.
Well, we're coming up on 1200, so you want me to take off glasses at 1200?
Under 12, yeah.
Okay. Boom.
Good.
All right, here we are. Not a hair under 1200 or 1100, I mean. So let's go to.
I would turn downwind now. What are we waiting for? Why are we continuing to fly the runway? See that?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, here we are at 1100.
Give yourself room. And you saw the runway out the window, right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Not a hair over 1100 for you right there.
Good work. I know you could do this easy. I know you got this in you. You got it.
You got it.
You got it.
All right. I got it.
You got it.
Okay, so we're
it.
configured.
Not a hair under 11. Not a hair under 11. Not a hair under 11. Good.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, beam the numbers, but we're going to give ourselves a little more room because we like room.
You don't have to. You could begin a continuous descent now and not make your downwind leg so far out. But when you begin descent, saying, okay, I'm beginning my descent.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put in some flaps.
Cool.
Okay. We're going to begin descent.
Good. Tower, Cessna 89er.
And you could turn base.
89er, holding short of.
As long as you keep a constant descent coming.
Alpha for right downwind departure.
Cessna 89er, 859er, Fulton Tower, hold short of runway 24.
As long as you keep a 500 foot per minute descent, you're perfect.
Skyhawk 6 Whiskey, extend downwind, I will call your base.
Extending our downwind,
you don't want to go too far out from the runway and then have to level off on your way back in. That's not a continuous descent to a landing.
Wind 210 at 10.
You could have even squared that a little better.
Yeah.
Without blowing through our final approach. Which would have even given us more room.
So we're a little high.
Just reduce power, lower the nose. We're perfect. And remember, if you want to come in a little steeper angle, you don't want to touch those, the train stuff.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to do that.
There you go. Good, we were clear to line. We'll just let it roll all the way at the end and make a right taxi back. Power all the way out?
Yep, all the way out.
Solid.
And 78 on the speed, so
Solid.
we're good.
Good. Dissipate the energy and touch down nicely. That's it. Solid. Solid. Solid, John.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next one.
Cool. No rush.
Sierra 8 Juliet, Sierra 8 taxi request.
I'd like to taxi back to runway 24.
Sierra 8 Juliet, Sierra, turn right at Echo, runway 24, taxi via Echo Bravo.
Right on Echo, taxi via Echo Bravo for runway 24, 218 Juliet Sierra.
John?
Cessna 8 Whiskey, correction, Cessna 6 Whiskey.
Proud of you, man.
Base approved, runway
Good
24.
work.
We got it done. We got it done.
Good
right.
work.
Clear land on
Let me get clear here.
960 Whiskey.
That was a beautiful approach, John.
Right down
it worked, right? It was beautiful. We got down.
Beautiful.
We got down.
Clear for takeoff.
All right, so let's do this.
Beautiful approach.
That.